Before history began, before writing or kingdoms, great stones were raised. Across continents, beneath forests and oceans, ancient structures defy our understanding. Megaliths carved with forgotten knowledge. Cities drowned beneath rising seas. Monuments older than civilization itself. Who built them? Why do they align with stars, with solstices, with silent forgotten forces? Some say they belong to lost peoples. Others whisper of civilizations erased by flood and time. Tonight we wander through these timeless ruins, listening not for answers, but for the quiet voice of the ancient world, still speaking through stone, water, and silence. Embark with me on a journey through the mists of time, where the hidden whispers of our ancestors beckon us to uncover secrets long buried beneath the layers of the earth. In the heart of the Anatolian plateau, shrouded in silence, lies the enigmatic sentinel known as Göbekli Tepe. This ancient marvel draws us into an era far removed from the known history of humankind, where stones older than our oldest myths rest in enigmatic waiting. Upon first meeting Göbekli Tepe, we encounter a mysterious gathering of circular stone pillars, each etched with intricate depictions of animals and symbols that speak a language of their own. These towering T-shaped guardians, standing resolute against the test of millennia, date back some 12,000 years to the dawn of the Neolithic era. Within their midst stands a paradox, for those who built these colossal structures were neither settled farmers nor advanced city dwellers, but rather nomadic hunter-gatherers. How then did they summon the divine inspiration and communal resolve to construct such a site that defies the linear narrative of civilization? Unfolding this ancient story asks for more than just the scientific eye. It invites us into a deeper realm where tangible artifacts meet ethereal introspection. Here, under these ancient stones, with scarcity of written record, we seek to bridge a mysterious connection between our primal ancestors and the dreamlike world where the sacred and the earthly danced seamlessly together. Each stone, carved and set with solemn precision, invites us, like a cosmic echo, to decipher its sacred dialect. The carvings themselves weave a story as old as time. Serpents winding their way alongside wild boars, a silent testament to a dialogue lost to the ages. Historians speculate that these symbols may embody a spiritual code, a moment in time when cosmic maps guided human thought. This intricate dance of nature and imagination transforms Göbekli Tepe into a monumental tapestry of sacred geometry, whispering tales of an ancient wisdom now shrouded in the fog of the forgotten. Perched near modern-day Şanlıurfa, Göbekli Tepe rises as a beacon of spiritual elevation, more than just a vantage point on the earth below. This hilltop once served as a bridge to the cosmos, perhaps offering a celestial dialogue under a blanket of stars, weaving a loom of connection between the terrestrial and the divine. A deliberate choice by those ancients, possibly guided by alignments of stars or the advantage of seeing beyond the immediate horizon. This sacred site adds layers to its mystery, ever inviting curious minds to ponder the centuries-old rituals once performed under the moonlit sky. This enduring place of wonder reveals the genius intrinsic to its creators, their knowledge echoing realms of innovation unknown in their time. Massive pillars, hewn from nearby limestone and standing aloft some 20 tons each, draw us into a realm where questions multiply about how these feats were performed without the known mechanics of transport or metal tools. Here on this canvas of precognition, emerges a vision of communities whose shared dreams sparked a budding civilization, illuminating the path for future culture. Yet, the purpose behind Göbekli Tepe's formidable presence remains clouded in ambiguity, inviting endless exploration. Was it a sanctuary for spiritual gatherings, a temple reaching across tribal boundaries to embrace shared rituals? Perhaps an astronomical observatory, it kept silent counsel with the stars, or a communal ground where tribal narratives twisted together to redefine ancient identities. This manifold possibility invites our minds to wander through the corridors of time, exploring roles beyond static definition, seeing instead the place as an evolving expression of human ethos. Göbekli Tepe, therefore, becomes more than just a site. It embodies a dreamscape where past and present converge. Under its lasting presence, we reflect on the ethos of a people who etched dreams into the very stone. Wandering among these standing sentinels, the whispers of philosophies long past invite us into reflections that bind us across the boundaries of time. Here rose the embers of civilization, kindling the narratives that laid foundations for societies to come, where the potential of human thought intertwined with celestial wonder. And so, in tracing our steps to Göbekli Tepe, we join a dialogue outside the constraints of time, where these stones serve to remind us of an ancient consciousness that dared to gaze beyond survival. The cyclical nature of time becomes tangible, weaving creativity with existence, drawing arcs of meaning through the epochs. In this storied tableau, the whispers of Göbekli Tepe call upon our understanding of evolution, a shared consciousness once explored through community, igniting the dawn of human ambition in resonance with a wider universe. Thus, as we revolve around our origins through Göbekli Tepe, our insight into history unfurls into an artistic canvas, where civilization's infancy marks its own beginning. Each artifact uncovered, each narrative imagined in moonlight's glow, brings us nearer to those primitive minds whose essence now stirs within. The essence of Göbekli Tepe echoes through time not as separated chronology, but as a rich human saga, aligning our origins with the mystique of Earth's ancient secrets, inviting eternal quests for wisdom. In the ethereal presence of these megaliths, we are urged to marvel at humanity's eternal dance with the divine, where we are invited to wonder and dream beyond the ordinary boundaries imposed by time. In the serene landscapes of Lebanon, nestled within the ancient town of Baalbek, lies one of history's most captivating wonders, the monumental trilithon stones. These stones stand like silent sentinels, each weighing over 800 tons, their surfaces whispering tales of incredible engineering that defy the limits of our historical understanding. Long before the first words of recorded history were inscribed, these stones were placed with such precision that it leaves us pondering the minds that designed them and the deliberate hands that set them in place. Their very existence tantalizes with possibilities, stirring our imaginings to consider who might have harnessed such knowledge during humanity's formative epochs. The mystery of Baalbek, with its grand stones, is not only in their sheer mass, but in the tapestry of questions they weave. Who were the ancients that, defying the assumptions of their time, shaped and moved these massive blocks? Why did they labour with such care and intention to position them in the heart of this landscape, and for what purpose? History remains frustratingly silent, with no written record to illuminate the intentions or even name the builders of these enigmatic creations. Our journey into Baalbek's depths is a quest wrapped in the strands of myth, elusive science, and intuitive insights, each leaving a shadow that we hope one day to illuminate. Baalbek, a city that echoes the myths and religious traditions as old as civilization itself, was known in antiquity as Heliopolis, the city of the sun. Legends suggest it served as a meeting ground for gods and mortals, where the divine and earthly realms intertwined. Some stories even propose that deities, not men, raised its stones, making Baalbek a celestial landing pad. Such imaginings, woven from the threads of alternative history and mysterious astronaut theories, capture the imagination, suggesting that otherworldly influence might explain these achievements that lie beyond perceived primitive technologies. Yet, within the cautious embrace of mainstream archaeology, we find a grounded appreciation for human ingenuity, seeking explanations that echo the feats of our ancestors, with awe rather than dismissal. The engineering marvels of Baalbek stretch far beyond what meets the eye, posing a beautiful conundrum for scholars. The trilithon stones, each an unparalleled monolith measuring close to 19 meters in length, are a testament to a lost art of construction that still leaves modern experts in wonder. Theories abound, from vast armies of labourers employing rudimentary tools to visions of forgotten technologies lying buried beneath the sands of time. Whatever the true methods, the result remains the same, a testament to an ancient wisdom we struggle to fully comprehend. Gazing upon these stones invites us to reflect on the untapped knowledge of ancestors whose astute vision challenges our perception of their limitations. The purpose and spirit behind Baalbek's creation remain elusive, shrouded in a fog of speculation. While traditional archaeologists may view these stone edifications as sanctuaries dedicated to deities such as Baal, or much later the Roman god Jupiter, other more esoteric interpretations offer tantalizing possibilities. Perhaps these stones did not merely form part of grand Roman architecture, but are remnants of a civilization lost to the annals of time. Some fringe theories propose they serve as ancient observatories for celestial phenomena, or as nodes in a network of energy-harnessing constructs. Each theory, no matter how speculative, layers additional intrigue upon Baalbek, inviting us to widen the narrative to encompass both earthly and cosmic musings. As modern exploration continues, each archaeological discovery layers new complexities upon Baalbek's already mystifying history. The advanced technologies of the present provide glimpses into what lies beneath its foundations, revealing clues through artifacts and subterranean imaging techniques that hint at deeper secrets yet to be revealed. Even as each excavation adds pieces to the puzzle, the sheer magnitude of earlier construction challenges our ability to define them within modern comprehension. In the shadowed halls of history, scholars comb through ancient texts from sources like Josephus and Pliny the Elder. These writings paint a picture of Baalbek's significance during the Roman era, but remain silent on its origins. In myth where fiction and history blur, scholars seek to extract tangible truths. These stories entwine historical fact with symbol and allegory, enticing those with the tenacity to look beyond conventional boundaries. Baalbek's stones resonate with those who see not just architecture, but a connection to a wider spiritual and mystical understanding. Alignments with celestial bodies and placements within the Earth's energetic framework suggest a knowledge of sacred connections to the cosmos, proposing that Baalbek might have served as a nexus for spiritual and ritualistic endeavours. The esoteric interpretations echo an ancient worldview where spirituality and consciousness were as important as physical construction. balance between the tangible facts of science and the intangibles of folklore, Baalbek beckons as a reminder of humanity's rich narrative identity. Each stone, each legend, adds depth to a story that transcends empirical facts, offering a holistic view that enriches and challenges our understanding. As we uncover more, Baalbek reflects both the light of known history and the shadows of our collective wonder. So, as we close this chapter, let Baalbek remain a sentinel of time, a canvas upon which humanity's enduring curiosity can paint. The trilithon stands not only as a monument to our past, but also as a beacon for future inquiry, urging us to explore the vast interconnectedness of human potential and the mysteries within the universe awaiting revelation. In the ancient whispers of Indian mythology, Dwarka emerges as a city of splendour and divine lineage, a luminary realm lost beneath the sea. Rooted in the venerable texts like the Mahabharata, Dwarka is painted as the opulent domain of Lord Krishna, a kingdom glimmering by the Arabian Sea, rich with tales of grandeur and spiritual wisdom. The city, adorned with strategic fortifications and celestial architecture, stood as a testament to both beauty and power. As these tales meandered through millennia, they sculpted an enigma rivaling the myths of Atlantis, a narrative that beckoned explorers and mystics alike, inviting them into a realm beyond mere folklore. In the echoes of the Bhagavad Gita, Dwarka thrived as a creation of divine architects, a bastion of peace and prosperity, destined to succumb to the ocean's embrace. Such stories passed through oral traditions and ancient manuscripts posed a perennial question: was Dwarka a mere allegory or a tangible reality awaiting rediscovery beneath the lapping waves? As interest in this mythical city grew, adventurous spirits embarked on the quest to untangle its mysteries, intertwining the threads of myth and reality in their pursuit of the submerged city believed to be reclaimed by the sea. In the twilight of the last century, myth began to meld into tangible truth. It was in the late 20th century that the allure of Dwarka crystallized into archaeological pursuit, drawing the attention of marine explorers to the waters off Gujarat's coast. Here, amidst the murmur of ocean currents, discoveries revealed a labyrinth of submerged walls, streets and pillars, suggesting a meticulously constructed city beneath the waves. Initially, skeptics deemed these structures the product of natural forces, but further investigation revealed a level of craftsmanship that hinted at a civilization far more sophisticated than previously imagined. Sonar and underwater photography unveiled a city-like expanse sprawled across the ocean floor, exaggerating the scope of human history with its vastness and depth, situated as far as 40 metres below the surface. These remnants proposed that Dwarka, predating known civilizations, had indeed receded into the aquatic abyss. The continuity of these findings began to echo the stories from ancient texts, gradually persuading even the staunchest skeptics to consider the possibility of advanced pre-flood civilizations lost to time. The symphony of myth and discovery revitalized the ancient manuscripts, weaving their accounts into the tapestry of Dwarka's tale. The Mahabharata, with its chronicles of Dwarka as one of 7 cities succumbing to the water, now found unexpected validation through archaeological evidence. This newfound harmony of myth and reality suggested that the epics, once deemed allegorical, could indeed be vestiges of historical truth. Descriptions of Dwarka as a city with hundreds of thousands of palatial edifices now resonated with the underwater findings, proposing an advanced society with architectural prowess beyond its era. What remains of the coast of Gujarat points to a civilization with remarkable engineering acumen. The scale and intricacy of the submerged city defy the presumed limitations of prehistoric times. Its meticulous layout, directional alignment, and uniform stones imply a proficiency in geometry and construction techniques unrivaled by ancient standards. Such ingenuity challenges modern perceptions of prehistoric capabilities, drawing parallels to storied civilizations like the Egyptians and Sumerians, and urging a re-evaluation of the sophistication of ancient cultures. Delving deeper, Dwarka's mythology intertwines with layers of cosmic and metaphysical interpretations. The city is envisioned not merely as an earthly settlement, but as a terrestrial manifestation of divine symmetry, aligned with celestial bodies to channel spiritual energy. Theorists proposed that Dwarka served as a center for cosmic activity and transcendence, a microcosm reflecting universal harmony. This mystical lens paints Dwarka as a cradle for spiritual evolution, where esoteric sciences harnessed vibrational energies to elevate consciousness, creating a sanctuary mirroring astral rhythms. The sunken city of Dwarka now challenges us to reconstruct lost epochs, offering lessons from past upheavals that resonate with our present. Dwarka's narrative, a testament to cultural continuity and ecological cycles, invites reflection on our trajectory toward potential environmental crises. Could its fate foreshadow our own societal challenges? In pondering this, Dwarka becomes a relic of resilience and a beacon urging harmonious coexistence between humanity and nature's capricious currents. Today, beyond its mythological allure, Dwarka's legacy endures in Indian cultural heritage, binding communities through shared spiritual awakenings and reenactments. Revered as a pilgrimage site, modern-day Dwarka connects seekers to its ancient past through living temple ceremonies and oral traditions, reframing the city's ancient narratives in the present. This continuum reflects a journey from obscured antiquity to vibrant legacies, knitting together divine lore and historical discovery within the lived experience of contemporary Indian culture. Contemporary exploration, driven by marine archaeology and technology, continues to pry open Dwarka's submerged secrets. Cutting-edge tools, like submersible drones and sonar mapping, reveal ever more of the submerged city's outline, advancing our understanding of its maritime roots. This technological renaissance holds promise for unravelling hidden underwater realms, charting paths to new discoveries in submerged archaeology. Thus, Dwarka captures a timeless dialogue between mythology and modern exploration, serving as a vessel for inquiries into ancient human brilliance. Its mysteries persist, inviting us to explore its depths, unravelling ancient wisdom submerged beneath the waves, while propelling us into enlightened tomorrows. Dwarka, in its watery repose, echoes the eternal rhythms of creation and renewal, inviting us to uncover the eloquent dance of our shared past and future. In the gentle embrace of the Pacific Ocean, off the eastern coast of Pohnpei in Micronesia, lies Nan Madol, a place where legends and stones whisper secrets beyond time. Its ruins rise from the water, appearing as a labyrinthine wonder, akin to a mystic Venice floating in the sea's embrace. Here, over 100 man-made islands, interlace through a network of tidal canals, forming a city of stones that defy the limits of understanding. Nestled within the expanse of the Pacific, Nan Madol is a riddle suspended in time, with its beginnings wrapped in layers of mystery and antiquity. Nan Madol's tale unfolds in the interplay between architectural feats and the allure of lore as basalt columns stand silent, their origins a subject of conjecture, their purpose veiled in obscurity. These natural wonders, akin to colossal stone logs, create awe-inspiring edifices that carry the echoes of ancient engineering knowledge seemingly beyond the reach of its age. Legends whisper of magic, attributing the city's construction to sorcery, as these basalt behemoths were allegedly lifted by forces unseen. A task daunting even by today's standards. The quest to understand the intricacies of how these stones were moved across daunting landscapes and set with impeccable precision leads us into the heart of an enigma. Local traditions narrate a tale of two brothers, Olisihpa and Olosohpa, who, journeying from distant lands, are said to have laid Nan Madol's foundations, bridging the earthly with the cosmic through the power of magic. Their story is a rich tapestry woven into Pohnpei's culture, suggesting that beyond the physical, these stones might hold stories of divine encounters and mystical realms. This island site, resonating with otherworldly allure, serves both as a city and as a place where spirits were revered and rituals were woven into the fabric of life. Archaeological endeavours have sought to piece together Nan Madol's story, offering glimpses of a sophisticated society where life thrived amidst the basalt wonders. Excavations have unearthed burial sites and ritual areas, whispering of cultural richness now mostly hidden beneath the sands of time. Modern scientific approaches unravel some mysteries while others deepen. Hypotheses of tectonic shifts, rising seas, and cataclysmic forces shaping the site's fate come forward, hinting at elements that might have swept portions of this civilization beneath ocean waves. Natural disasters, rising seas, and tectonic unrest stand as silent witnesses to Nan Madol's ever-changing landscape. Could it be that these forces helped shape, or even undo portions of this mysterious marvel? In reflection, these cataclysms might provide insights into the resilience and spiritual philosophies of the island's early inhabitants, who lived in harmony with nature's caprices, drawing from them meaning and understanding. Central to Nan Madol is its profound spiritual resonance. The site is said to have been a sanctuary for chiefs and sacred ceremonies, a place where the spiritual and earthly realms dance together beneath the canopy of the cosmos. In the quiet, the basalt columns hold within them voices of myth and memory, offering an invitation to connect with the transcendental and explore the mysteries whispered by the ocean's breath. Speculations about advanced lost civilizations add another layer of intrigue to Nan Madol's story. Tales of Atlantis and Lemuria find an echo here. Could ancient societies, with knowledge surpassing our own, have played a role in constructing this enigmatic city? Dreamers and theorists wonder whether these stones are a testament to an era where humanity's brushed against the divine, their architects now forgotten only to history's relentless march. Modern technology has allowed us to gaze again upon Nan Madol, revealing its hidden layers through sonar mapping and digital reconstructions. New vistas open as explorers chart these waters, seeking potential links between the structures and celestial formations. These efforts imbue the narrative with a sense of wonder, harmonizing past and present, and inviting us to ponder the mysteries that still linger beneath the ocean's watchful eyes. Pohnpei's cultural heartbeat intertwines with Nan Madol's legacy, its influence felt in local art, folklore, and spiritual traditions. Songs and dances imbued with its memory pulse through the community, weaving a living tapestry that honours its mysterious guardianship. Nan Madol persists not merely as an architectural spectacle, but as a profound embodiment of cultural identity a living bridge between past and present stories told in whispers and rhythms. As we depart from this tale, let us reflect on the allure of Nan Madol. Enshrouded by tropical mists and vibrant oceans, it invites us to engage with its timeless enigma. Here, on these stone pathways, history, myth, and spirituality converge, encouraging us to explore the fundamental connection we hold with the mysteries of the universe. For those who listen closely, Nan Madol murmurs secrets beyond the veil, a keeper of stories not yet drawn into the light. Its silent testament offers kindred spirits and seekers the promise of revelation, inviting each to embrace the irresistible call of its ancient siren song. In the quiet embrace of 1986, the waters surrounding Yonaguni Island, Japan, revealed a secret long cradled by the sea. Beneath the tranquil waves lay a submerged marvel, a structure adorned with terraces, steps, and captivating linear features. It was a moment of discovery that seemed woven from the fabric of dreams. Here, led by the intrepid diver Kihachiro Aratake, a team stumbled upon what looked like an ancient architectural masterpiece hidden beneath the ocean's embrace. This was more than a mere find. It was a mystery born of history and whispers, igniting passionate debate among archaeologists, geologists, and historians alike. As divers ventured deeper into this submerged realm, they chronicled their encounters with towering formations that evoked images of grand staircases and platforms. The symmetry of angles here contradicted the random artistry of nature. Could these mute stones speak of a forgotten civilization, perhaps swallowed whole by the sea during a cataclysmic event? The idea of a sunken city under the Pacific Ocean resonated far beyond academic circles, captivating the public's imagination with its enigmatic allure. Among those who peered closely, some experts initially dismissed the site as a natural creation, the byproduct of oceanic erosion, sediment layering, and relentless tectonic activity. Yet, the careful disposition of stone blocks and their precise angles told another story, one of skill and craftsmanship, seemingly too deliberate for chance. Could this be a wonder misunderstood, or perhaps a monument wrought by skilled hands forgotten by time? Researchers, undeterred, took to the seas, scrutinizing the monument's geology and marine life tapestry, finding more questions than answers. The Yonaguni Monument stands as an enigmatic testament either to nature's artistry or to humanity's forgotten splendor. Some geologists suggested that tectonic influences sculpted this site over millennia, resulting in geometric formations that bear a striking resemblance to human design. Indeed, Japan's volatile earth movements and the relentless embrace of waves could craft landmasses in peculiar ways. Still, certain facets of the Yonaguni structure provoked questions. Critics of the natural formation theory pointed to terraces shaped like immense steps and pathways, where angular precision defied natural simplicity. Intriguing carvings on some stone surfaces only deepened speculation. Amidst these wonders, one ponders, could ancient architects have wielded knowledge and skill lost to time, crafting this enduring edifice? Examining anomalies during underwater explorations, debates echoed through the halls of research, each dive unravelling another layer of mystery. The waters around Yonaguni are guardians of secrets, hinting at an ancient maritime culture. Long before chronicles could capture their essence, the peoples of ancient Japan flourished through fishing, navigation, and sea trading. Might the Yonaguni Monument once have served as a nexus for a once flourishing maritime civilization, now submerged and forgotten by all but the sea? Journeying deeper into Japan's ancient past, we unearth tales of skilled seafarers, guiding their vessels by starry maps and the rhythm of the ocean. Artifacts unearthed nearby, intricate pottery and tools, whisper of a societal complexity predating even the rise of early civilizations. Yonaguni might have been a cultural beacon, drawing adventurers for worship, trade, or life itself. Through this lens, researchers seek connections between the aquatic world and terrestrial kingdoms, hoping to decipher legacies etched into stone by ancient hands. The narrative of a city lost to time draws a parallel to the legendary Atlantis. For some, the Yonaguni Monument invokes the echoes of Plato's tale, where an advanced civilization succumbed to the sea's eternal embrace. Enthusiasts of Atlantean lore discern in Yonaguni a tangible connection to grand mythic realms. This notion, while beguiling, provokes deeper inquiry. If such a civilization existed, its rediscovery would revolutionize our understanding of early human development, technology, and cultural achievements. Critics decry the absence of evidence proving such advanced technological capabilities. No artifacts of definitive provenance have yet surfaced, and yet the tantalizing allure of Atlantis endures, sparking debates as vast and deep as the ocean that conceals its secrets. At the heart of the Yonaguni Monument lies its stonework, a fascinating enigma that both excites and skeptics. Proponents of human ingenuity point to flat surfaces and uniform steps. The U-shaped blocks beckon contemplation of architectural mastery. Yet rigorous scientific inquiry remains vital. Geologists analyse the monument's composition, exploring whether stones are strategically placed by human hands or wrought by nature's forces. By comparing mineral samples to artifacts from known ancient sites, the puzzle slowly takes shape, revealing shadows of a distant world blurred by time. Local legends add another layer of intrigue, weaving tales of an island kingdom claimed by the sea, much like floods chronicled in global mythologies. Passed through generations, these narratives mirror the monument's enduring mystery, capturing cultural beliefs shaped by memory. Oral traditions suggest the monument might have served as a ceremonial centre or held links to divine spirits. As researchers weave these stories into historical analysis, they honour the cultural significance borne by such legends within local communities. The Yonaguni Monument's tale is also one of catastrophism. The notion that sudden, violent events shape our world. A cataclysm long ago could have submerged this creation, obscuring any trace of its makers. Whether by earthquake, tsunami, or shifting glaciers, such environmental upheavals might explain Yonaguni's mysterious plight. Researchers strive to reconstruct this past, examining geological evidence of abrupt changes consistent with catastrophic events. Delving into marine sediments and tectonic patterns, researchers slowly unveil history's hidden contours. Today, modern tools offer fresh perspectives. Advanced diving techniques, underwater drones, and sonar mapping illuminate the enigma, crafting three-dimensional models for study and reflection. Meanwhile, global collaboration unites scholars across disciplines, and each dive broadcasts the site's allure to audiences worldwide, igniting the curiosity of future scientists, historians, and explorers alike. Yonaguni is thus not just a relic of the past, but a narrative inviting contemplation and discovery, a serene space where stone meets sea, calling us to ponder the mysteries lying beneath time's unbroken current. In the serene embrace of the Andes, where mountains whisper secrets to the clouds, lies the mystical fortress of Sacsayhuamán, overlooking Cusco with a timeless gaze. This ancient marvel is woven from stones of such immense size that even the most learned wanderer pauses, captivated and humbled. Each block sits patiently, a titan of earthly art, held in place not by mortal hands but something more elemental, as if they grew together from the earth itself. Without the aid of mortar, these colossal stones stand undaunted by the march of centuries and the tremors beneath them. They remain a sentient testament to a wisdom lost in time, deepening the mysteries that cradle the origins of human aspiration. These walls hold stories within stories, echoing a distant past that predates the whispers of the Inca. While scholars credit the Inca's engineering prowess for grand structures, the fabrication of Sacsayhuamán suggests an origin shrouded in ancient shadows, extending into epochs when written words did not yet articulate human thought. How were these stones, each surpassing hundreds of tons, hewn from distant quarries and positioned with such precision? Without the wheel, without metals to carve or mould, they were laid meticulously, each unique yet harmoniously aligned, challenging even the might of contemporary innovation. Here lies an enigma. Were these silent sentinels guided by the whispers of a predecessor, a society that gazed further across the horizon than history records? The structure of Sacsayhuamán breathes an ancient rhythm. It resists the earth's shaking, as if tuned to a harmony that defies the mere force of nature. It is as if the architects danced with the earth, arranging stones in zigzag symphonies to the pulse of the earth itself. This seismic artistry hints at an understanding of energy and motion, shared perhaps from a lineage forgotten to time. Peruvian myth is rich with tales of giant beings, the Huaris, who walk the earth before floods cleanse the canvas of civilization. Oral traditions whisper of their great endeavours, building realms that remain in the human psyche long after they've vanished from sight. These stories, infused with wonder and enigma, invite us to ponder whether Sacsayhuamán's secrets live in the poetry of myth more than in the firmness of stone. Are they dream echoes of a powerful past, or do they bespeak a true heritage of celestial outreach? Beyond its physical majesty, Sacsayhuamán resonates with spiritual symbolism. Its name, Satisfied Falcon, evokes visions of the site as a sacred confluence of power and pilgrimage. Here, where the skies cradle the earth, was an intersection of divine and human intent, an imperial eye gazing from the navel of an empire toward realms yet unexplored. Could the zigzagging stones mirror lightning's celestial might, or a jaguar's primeval prowess, infusing these walls with deeper metaphysical destinies, where humans and heavens touched and understood one another? The Inca, while not originators, were undoubtedly masters of enhancement, threading ancestral knowledge with their innovations, expanding the guardianship of nature's laws. Their sophistication in architecture, seen in terraces and waterways, mirrors a harmonious dance with the world around them. Did they inherit principles from ancients touched by cataclysmic tides? Or did they draw from a well of insight deeper than historical annals reveal? Geological observations add layers to Sacsayhuamán's tale. The limestone used, quarried from vast distances, bears perplexing questions of transportation beyond known craft. Here history stands at an impasse, inviting whispers of ancient mastery over nature's forces, perhaps through the forgotten magic of sound, the spirited dance of myth, or other knowledge that transcends our grasping minds. alignments of stone to star may tell yet another chapter, positioning Sacsayhuamán as a celestial mirror, reflecting the rhythms of the heavens through earthly forms. Could the builders have carved time itself into their foundations, measuring not only the passage of seasons but the journey of divine bodies across the cosmic sea? If these stones once held such intelligence, they whisper of a civilization that read the sky like script, seeking order in cosmic dance. In Sacsayhuamán's stone heart beats the pulse of mystery itself, challenging and enchanting the soul, seeking its truth. As an enigma ensconced within Andean mist, it compels inquiries into what was and what might still be understood. Whether these magnificent walls arose from hands long forgotten, or spirits that once roamed the ancient earth, they invite a deeper conversation with time and its concealed histories. Within this dialogue, the ancient stones speak, urging reflection upon the magnificence of what was and what could be when the mysteries of the past entwine with the consciousness of the present. Here lies not merely stone upon stone, but the enshrined request to see beyond the immediate, into realms where curiosity unseals the elements of bygone wonders and enduring truths. In the heart of Indonesia, amidst verdant jungles and clouds that brush misty peaks, lies Gunung Padang, a hill that whispers of ages past. On its surface, it presents the unassuming guise of a natural mount, yet beneath lies a labyrinth of stone terraces that defy the simplicity of their appearance. This site beckons with an echo of ancient secrets, a silent testament to civilizations that may have thrived long before our recorded histories began. As a gentle breeze caresses the landscape, visitors find themselves transported to a realm where stones align with the cosmos, and ancient voices seem to sing softly within the very bedrock. The site, a tapestry woven through time, offers a narrative both mysterious and inviting. Walking through its terraces feels like treading between the veils of the known and the unknown, where each step resonates with the whispers of 1,000 bygone eras. The stones arranged with meticulous intent suggest an alignment both earthly and celestial, hinting at an architectural brilliance that challenges our understanding of prehistoric humankind. As research unfolds, layers of antiquity suggest constructions that span beyond the grasp of modern chronologies, hinting at an advanced level of understanding among these ancient builders. Excavations reveal chambers and pathways hidden within the earth, beckoning researchers to envision a society whose complexities defy traditional timelines. This symphony of stone and earth speaks of rituals performed under the guidance of stars, a cosmic dance where the celestial guides the terrestrial. Researchers and mystics alike explore these ruins, captivated by structures that suggest both sophisticated astronomical knowledge and a deep spiritual connection to the land. Each stone, shaped by ancient hands, forms a melody that reverberates through time, urging us to ponder the possibilities of forgotten epochs. But who are the artisans behind this monumental work? Their spirit lingers here, faceless yet vivid in the monumental legacy they left behind. They sculpted terraces and pathways, aligning them perhaps with constellations, crafting a harmonious link between earth and sky. Without written records, their voices reach us only through these enduring stones that speak an ancient dialect of design. As we wander these paths, we imagine lives guided by myth, spirituality, and a sacred connection to the earth, a relationship lost to the sands of time, yet echoing amidst the stones. Debate continues over whether Gunung Padang is a natural formation or a human-made pyramid. Those inclined towards the pyramid theory point to the deliberate alignment of stones and the intricacy of its terraces. The sheer scale and harmony of the site echo the symbolic and utilitarian intent found in pyramids worldwide. However, skeptics argue for its natural origins, suggesting geological processes as the true artisans of its formation. Regardless, the intrigue remains, inviting scholars and curious minds into a dialogue that bridges nature's artistry and human endeavour. As night descends, the sky above Gunung Padang becomes a canvas lit by stars, a celestial map seemingly mirrored in the stone formations below. This alignment with celestial bodies calls forth the notion of ancient architects who encoded wisdom in harmony with the cosmos. The terraces and platforms become resonant chambers, their alignments whispering of sacred symmetries and spiritual designs that guided both earthly and divine realms. Unraveling these celestial frameworks offers glimpses into a mindset that intertwined universe and earth, inviting the seeker to decode this heavenly puzzle etched in stone. Local myths and legends further enrich Gunung Padang's mystique, portraying it as a sacred site embraced by stories of elder races where cosmic energies converge. These tales serve as gateways to the past, where symbolism and narrative bridge the seen and the mystical. Oral traditions envelop the hill in a shroud of mythic significance, threading cultural wisdom through the ages and inviting the modern listener to decode their rich symbolism amidst the ancient stones. As archaeological endeavours scratch the surface, Gunung Padang stands as a monument to ingenuity and innovation, untold in mainstream history. It hints at a society whose architectural and spiritual achievements suggest a sophistication once lost and yet to be fully understood. Tools and methods, possibly sophisticated for their time, speak of a world where earth and spirit merged, crafting a legacy that demands a re-evaluation of human development. Carbon dating proposes a timeline that stretches further back than traditional narratives permit, challenging the linear conception of human progress. As timelines unravel, they call into question the established progression from primitive societies to advanced civilizations. Gunung Padang invites us to embrace a more expansive history, encouraging curiosity and challenging orthodox paradigms. It stands at the crossroads of history and mystery, urging a reconsideration of our shared past and beckoning future explorers to join the symphony still resonating within its stones, a melodious whisper echoing from the ancient world. Lake Titicaca, resting high in the Andes, whispers its secrets to the winds. Revered as the largest lake in South America by volume, its tranquil surface conceals tales of ancient lore and submerged relics. The cradle of Inca origin myths, its depths shimmer with the mystery of structures that predate recorded civilizations. Legends among the Aymara and Quechua hint at a great time of the sun's tears, a flood sweeping away vibrant cultures tethered to this sacred lake. As if tracing the echoes of an unfinished narrative, we are invited to journey into a world imagined in mist and shadow, where submerged stones reflect forgotten endeavours. Years of probing the lake's calm depths have uncovered mere glimpses of this submerged narrative. Near Copacabana, sunken temples whisper their tales, calling historians to question the origins of these pre-Incan artifacts. Recovered relics, crafted with a nuanced understanding of spirituality and stone, imply an advanced civilization, adept in both craft and metaphysical thought. Might these structures have once been sanctuaries of spirit, or royal homes for leaders in communion with higher mysteries? Meanwhile, Lake Titicaca, ever implacable, guards its secrets, echoes interests, and offers only fleeting reflections of a forgotten narrative. Beneath the surface, the discovery of submerged structures began with a blend of technology and ancient lore. Sonar mapping and underwater robotics peel back the layers of history, bringing us closer to a submerged temple identified in 2000. An international team found walls and terraces 20 meters below the water, sparking renewed interest and scholarly debate. Mapping the lake floor with advanced sonar, experts document ghostly outlines of an ancient civilization, urging a correspondence between physical discovery and interpretive exploration. This unfolding dialogue suggests complex cultures once thrived where waters now ripple. Some suggest these structures were linked to spiritual ceremonies, intertwined with celestial events, perhaps gratitude rituals spilling light onto cosmic alignments. Supporting evidence hints at a civilization contemporaneous with the Tiwanaku. Yet, an enigma remains. How did these impressive constructions come to rest beneath the lake? As curiosity pulls deeper, Lake Titicaca tantalizes with stories glowing in the cavernous mysteries of its embrace. The ancestors' incantations ring true, as myths braid with history to illuminate the submerged structure's possible origins. Wanaku, a legendary drowned city, tells a tale of hubris from a city of gold, one of immense knowledge now sunken beneath divine retribution. Such lyrical narratives invite speculation, intertwining beautifully with the lake's submerged tapestry. Are the lagoons hiding relics of civilizations that danced with cosmic balance? Reverberating through the Aymara and Quechua's chronicles is a story of floods sent by divine forces to cleanse errors, the echoing motif of great deluges, akin to tales from the Epic of Gilgamesh. Might these submerged structures be manifestations of cultural narratives, where divine retribution turns human achievement into stone-wreathed ghosts? Thus, the myths of Lake Titicaca offer not just entertainment, but form a historic framework, potentially unlocking the mysteries held suspended beneath the waves. Delving into how these massive edifices were created, we must entertain ideas of forgotten engineering techniques. Intricate carvings and engravings reveal meticulous craftsmanship, suggesting a society with a profound grasp of geometry, perhaps even pre-scientific understanding, interwoven with spiritual purpose. Could vibrational technology have moved these massive stones? Astronomical alignments hint at a culture in synchrony with the cosmos, a civilization where architecture mirrored celestial cycles. Navigating between the practical and the spiritual, was there an age where architecture fused naturally with exploration of the cosmic? These submerged relics compel us to ponder ancient ingenuity and mysterious capabilities woven into Lake Titicaca's submerged stories. Exploring how these structures came to dwell beneath the lake, we turn to theories of cataclysm. Geological evidence suggests abrupt environmental changes led by tectonic shifts or glacial thaws post-Ice Age. Some even theorize celestial impacts, events vast enough to raise water levels and swallow stone cities. Could these have extinguished cultures now residing below icy depths? Myths suggest divine provocations within these waters, stories of judgment and purification echoing environmental hypotheses. Such exploration teases out the interwoven history of natural phenomena and spiritual tradition, manifest in deeper cultural resonance. Lake Titicaca and its mysteries invite speculation, revealing where environment and divine tales meet, crafting a narrative of humanity at once terrestrial and cosmic. Local inhabitants hold deep connections with Titicaca's spiritual heritage. The Aymara and Quechua see it as a meeting place of earth and sky. Rituals respecting local spirits and ancestors underscore the lake's enduring significance, interlacing myth with modern reverence. The narratives of rise and fall resonate, attracting modern spiritual seekers drawn by whispers of extant wisdom. Such intertwined tales ensure the submerged sites, though hidden, remain alive in spiritual consciousness. Here, beneath serene waters, lies a converging point of cultural dialogue, a tapestry of dreams wreathed in lake mist. As we immerse ourselves deeper into the mysteries, technological progress offers clarity to the ancient silent art. Techniques like ROVs and sonar imaging allow for a more thorough exploration. Academic partnerships extend dialogue beyond regional bounds, weaving a multinational fabric of discovery. Collaborative efforts propel our grasp of Lake Titicaca's storied history, bridging the divide between ancient relics and contemporary understanding. These submerged sites bolster a greater appreciation for humanity's broader journey, an expedition towards enlightenment and shared cosmic truth amid sunken, spirited stones. Beneath the warm, shimmering waters of the Bahamas lies an underwater enigma that has confounded explorers, scientists, and dreamers alike: the Bimini Road. This serpentine stretch of neatly arranged limestone blocks, discovered in 1968 by Dr. Joseph Manson Valentine, rests quietly near North Bimini Island, inviting controversy and contemplation. Is it a relic of ancient civilizations, or merely a natural marvel crafted by the ocean's gentle hands? The characteristic allure of the Bimini Road merges the tangible and the ethereal, whispering its secrets to every curious mind that traverses its path. Resting near the infamous Bermuda Triangle, these stones are more than geological curiosities. They are beacons in a sea of myth and imagination. Some scholars argue that their precise arrangement is a simple consequence of natural processes, beach rock formations shaped by tides and time. Yet to others, these stones are remnants of a civilization lost to the waves, perhaps a fragment of the elusive Atlantis. Geologists offer a measured perspective, suggesting the blocks are products of natural beach rock outcropping, broken and shifted by the currents and chemical processes over millennia. The sedate nature of this explanation feels almost like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. But even within the scientific fold, there is a sense of adventure and discovery as researchers, like Dr. Eugene Shin of the US Geological Survey, ponder the enigmatic formations. While many assert the road's creation is a geological mosaic, there is no universal agreement. Its linear precision and smooth surfaces linger in the minds of those who seek a deeper truth beneath the waves. For believers in ancient tales, the connection between the Bimini Road and Atlantis is irresistible. Plato described a vibrant, advanced civilization, now lost to time and tide, and the stones at Bimini resonate with echoes of such legend. Psychic Edgar Cayce's prediction of Atlantis' rediscovery near Bimini in the 1960s has only fueled this fascination. To those who cherish such dreams, these stones are hallowed remnants of a bygone maritime society, intertwined with the cosmos and faintly remembered through myth and meditation. Beyond science and myth lies an older, more profound memory, indigenous legends interwoven with oceanic themes. The Lucayans, the Bahamas' ancient inhabitants, spoke of journeys and islands of power, stories mostly forgotten but never entirely erased by the tides of time. Bimini Road is imagined not just as stone but as a bridge, connecting lands, peoples and ages. It is a reminder of the deep connection between the sea and those who lived upon its many shores, whispering of sacred voyages and cosmic harmonies envisioned by ancestors long before European sails graced Caribbean waters. No mere speculation suffices. To unveil Bimini Road's true nature, dedicated underwater exploration is paramount. Divers and archaeologists have delved into its depths to capture the essence of this enigmatic stretch. Employing cutting-edge technology, they map and measure, seeking clarity among the submerged stones, even while the ocean guards its mysteries. Each dive reveals new facets, as explorers peer through the veil of history, uncovering whispers of craftsmanship, alignment, and civilization. The mystery extends beyond the terrestrial. Some suggest astronomical alignments and celestial connections. These stones perhaps are markers of ancient cosmic understanding, grounded in the earth yet reaching toward the stars. They gesture beyond the horizon, suggesting paths that traverse both land and sky, conjuring visions of ancient societies that nurtured an intimate relationship with the cosmos. The debate surrounding human involvement in creating Bimini Road dances between imagination and evidence. Some archaeologists envision the blocks as artifice, creations of unknown societies, while skeptics lean towards nature's hand alone. The absence of definitive artifacts leaves room for conjecture, balancing on the knife edge of belief and analysis. Cultures worldwide harbour floods and forgotten peoples, memories embedded within our collective soul. Inspiring more than academia, Bimini Road ignites the creative spirit, fueling artistic and literary endeavours. This underwater monument captures the imagination, serving as muse for stories, paintings, and sonic journeys. Artists seek to echo the stone's silent truth through their work, contemplating the dance between reality and myth. These crafted narratives explore themes of duality, nature and humanity, history and legend, and offer poignant reflections on the mysteries of existence and exploration. Bimini Road straddles a delicate boundary between the scientific and the spiritual, weaving empirical inquiry with a reverence beyond the physical. The stones are ancient echoes, whether of a profoundly skilled past or mere nature artistry. They invoke deep meditation on our quest for knowledge. This aquatic pilgrimage invites travellers on an introspective journey, rich in inspiration, where skepticism and belief meet in harmony. Here lies an invitation to pause, to ponder, and to breathe in the mystery at the intersection of known history and the vast unknown. A testament to our boundless curiosity, reaching into the depths of the sea and soul alike. In the gentle embrace of the North Sea, hidden beneath waves that whisper forgotten tales, lies a once vibrant landscape known as Doggerland. This submerged world was once a lush plain that gracefully connected Britain to mainland Europe, fostering life in a way that the silt now obscurely preserves. Here, before the sea reclaimed its domain, ancient rivers meandered through verdant fields, weaving a complex tapestry of life and mystery. What now lies beneath these waters challenges our understanding and invites a deeper exploration of a history long forgotten. Doggerland was not simply an expanse of land lost to time, but a vibrant cradle of Mesolithic civilization. Its people were more than wanderers. They were skilled navigators and astute agriculturalists who understood their environment with unparalleled sophistication. Modern explorers, braving the underwater silence, hope to unravel secrets whispered by the depths that have long lain dormant. Tools once wielded by human hands, scattered pottery, and hearthstones, preserved through millennia, slowly come to light, urging us to listen to the stories they tell and consider the intricacies of human life now hidden beneath the waves. The promise of Doggerland emerges through the lens of sonar mapping and underwater archaeology, technologies that breathe vivid life into how we understand this ancient world. These tools capture ghostly images of riverbeds, hills, and suggesting the presence of settlements, reviving a prehistoric landscape layered with untold narratives. Patterns in the seafloor provide echoes from a past where our ancestors likely walked untouched paths. Nature and humanity intertwined in a profound and rich symbiosis that transcends what was previously imagined. Submerged in silence, the relics and artifacts beckon to our imagination, urging us to listen to the echoes of stone tools being shaped and pottery vessels being fired. Can we hear, across the ages, the hum of daily life, the laughter and the wisdom shared within this lost expanse? Each whisper calls us to a deeper understanding of a community once tucked within these landscapes, reminding us of a time when humanity was more intimate with the earth, when nature's rhythms dictated survival and flourishing. As the last ice age released its icy grip to warming climes, Doggerland faced inevitable submersion. This event was a cataclysm, a silent but powerful force, as rising seas consumed the land, erasing the footprints of entire communities. It echoes through our collective memory, perhaps finding life in the myths and stories of floods told through successive generations, evolving into cultural tales of great deluges and lost worlds. The ocean, both a creator and destroyer, preserved its relics beneath the waves, inviting us to uncover, remember, and reconnect. Through new expeditions, Doggerland continues to unfold its secrets. Modern adventurers, equipped with innovative technologies, reveal fragments of civilization and force us to reconsider established history. Tools crafted with care, pottery echoing lives once celebrated, and footprints fossilized in ancient mud emerge slowly from their watery shroud. Yet each discovery enriches the complex web of human existence, reminding us of stories that bind and define us, urging us to weave these threads into the broader arc of human history. Within the hidden depths of Doggerland lies a tapestry of cultural interchange, one that suggests a nuanced exchange of ideas and artistry that belies the simplicity often associated with prehistory. These moments where ritual, art, and perhaps shared scientific understanding flourished challenge the borders of traditional narratives. They remind us of a time when geographic proximity facilitated a richly interconnected human experience, a collective history that extends far beyond conventional timelines. The symbols and relics from this submerged realm offer insights that transcend simple historical inquiry. The carvings and artifacts tell of a society deeply connected to the natural world, with spiritual understandings woven into everyday life. The symbolic language crafted by Doggerland's inhabitants, etched into stone and wood, continues to speak across time, connecting physical existence with celestial realities in a dance as eternal as the waves themselves. Within the heart of Doggerland's narrative lies a spiritual resonance that calls to us from the abyss. It invites us to perceive its death not as an ending, but as part of a continuum, an eternal dance between destruction and rebirth. There is a wisdom, a cyclical knowledge that transcends physical remains, making us ponder our unity with those who once walked this land and, in their own mystical way, express their existence. This reflection invites us to reconnect with a spiritual lineage by meditating on what was once lost, hidden within echoes of the past. As we gather these ancient stories and consider the enigmatic figures of Doggerland, the narrative we piece together is one that transcends mere geographic or archaeological interest, beckoning us towards a mythic understanding of human history. These relics serve as a reminder of the fluidity between myth, memory, and identity. Grounding us amidst the expanse of changing tides, they speak to our shared cosmic lineage, marking a continuity that stretches beyond geographic and temporal confines as we craft new chapters of our existence, always aware of the past that anchors our journey. As we wrap up this exploration, let us hold on to these mysteries that remind us of our roots and beckon us towards deeper curiosity. If you've enjoyed this journey into hidden realms, consider liking and subscribing for more stories that enlighten and intrigue.